Hi guys, welcome back. This is episode 9 and these are the contents we'll see today. We'll talk about moods, then etymology of roots scanned, then some 10 important words. Then we'll see difference between childish and childlike. Then we'll see which of these is correct. Is it one or two books is or is it one or two books are? Then we'll see some Latin based foreign terms, then speak as a phrasal verb and finally phobias. Okay, so the different manners in which a verb may be used to express an action are called moods. There are three moods in English. First is indicative, second is imperative, and the third is subjunctive. First, indicative mode. The indicative mode is used to make a statement of fact, like John goes to school, the child is dead. So in both of these sentences, we are expressing a fact. To ask a question, have you found your pen? So to ask a question, indicative mode is used. It's also used in expressing suppositions. If it rains, I'll stay at home. If she wants it, I'll give it to her. So in both of these two sentences, I'm expressing suppositions. So these sentences also fall under indicative mood. The second imperative mood, it's used to express a command like come here, an insistence, take care of yourself, a prayer, have mercy. It can only be used in the second person, but for the first and third person, similar sense can be expressed by use of the verb let. For example, let me be here, let her go, let us leave. The subject of the verb in the imperative mood you is generally omitted. So in these three sentences, you is omitted. Now let's talk about subjunctive mood. First we'll talk about present and then the past. For the verb be, the present subjunctive mood would be I be, we be, you be, he be, they be. For the other verbs, it will be like I go, we go, you go, he go, they go. Okay, now coming on to the past. For be, it will be I were, we were, you were, he were, they were. And for the other verbs, let us say if we consider the verb go, it would be I went, we went, you went, he went, they went. Now let's see some examples. The present subjunctive is used in certain phrases to express a wish or hope. God bless you. Or to express a desire, intention, etc. We recommend that the salary be increased for all our employees. So to express desire, in this sentence I'm trying to express a desire or intention, whereas in this sentence I'm trying to express a wish or hope. So generally, if we are not using subjunctive mood, we are using the first mood to make a fact, to express a fact. If we are using an indicative mood, here the salary would be increased. We would have said salary should be or would be increased, but since it's subjunctive mood, we are trying to express a desire and intention. We are saying salary be increased. Now the past subjunctive is used after the verb wish to indicate a desire. So consider the sentence I wish I were rich or she wished she had a BMW. In both of these sentences, I'm trying to express a desire. The second type after if I were you, I would not do that. So this is also a supposition. If I were you, I wouldn't do that. After as if or as though structures. He talks to me as if I were his slave. So this is also a supposition. He talks to me as if I were his slave. After it is time plus subject. It is time we left. After would rather plus subject. I would rather you went by car, which means I should prefer you to go by car. So in all these cases, we make use of past subjunctive. Now coming on to the etymology of root word scand or send. They have Latin origin. They come from the word scandia, which means to climb. And these are the words which we derive. Ascend, which is a verb, it means to go up. Descend, it is also a verb, it means to go down. Transcend is also a verb, it means to overcome. Transcendent is an adjective. It means an experience that goes beyond normal human experience. Condescend is a verb, it means to behave as a superior. Descendant is a noun, one deriving directly from the original. Next is ascendancy, which is a noun, it means domination. Now some more important words. First is apocalypse. It's a noun, it means a prophetic revelation. Apocalypse refers to specific Judeo Christian writings from ancient times. Apocryphal, noun, it means of dubious authenticity and apocryphal story. Now, apotheosis, it's a noun, the perfect example of something. She is an apotheosis of a wife. Appease is a verb, it means to soothe. The mother appeased her child. Next word, appreciate, it is also a verb, it means to increase in value. He hoped that gold would appreciate. Depreciate is again a verb, it means to lose value over time. The car has depreciated. Next word is apprehensive adjective, it means worried. The apprehensive child clung to his father's leg. Misapprehension it's a noun, it means a misunderstanding. George had no misapprehensions. Next is approbation, it's a noun, it means approval. The crowd expressed its approbation, disapprobation. Disapprobation is disapproval. Now, if you're a little confused, you can pause the video and have a look at these again. Okay, now we'll see the difference between childish and childlike. Childish, okay, when we say childish, we mean to say the less pleasing qualities of childhood, such as childish temper and childish ignorance. If something is disagreeable, it's always childish. Whereas the qualities which we consider pleasant, such as childlike innocence, childlike simplicity, if something is agreeable, it is always going to be childlike. So that's the difference between childish and childlike. Okay, now one usage. So which one of these is correct? One or two books is, or one or two books are. So the correct forms are: one or two books are sufficient. One or two of my friends have already arrived. Either he or I am going to become the president, or either I or she is going to become the president. So the verb is always going to be determined by the noun which is closest to the verb. So consider this sentence: books is the closest to the verb. That is why books is being the plural, we are using are. Similarly, two of my friends, it's a plural, so we are using plural verb have. For this sentence, I is the closest to the verb, that is why I'm using am. And similarly for the last sentence, she is the closest to the verb, that is why I'm using is. Okay, some Latin based foreign terms. First is a fortiori, it means with even greater reason. Second is a priori, it means self-evident. Third is ad hoc, it means for a particular purpose. Second is ad hominem, directed at someone personally, like critics. Critics are often directed at someone personally. Next is ad lib, which means freely. Next is ad libitum, which means improvised. So without any preparation, it is ab libitum. Next is ad nauseum, to the point of nausea, or disgust, to the point of disgust. Something so bad that it causes nausea. So that is ad nauseum. Now speak as a phrasal verb. So speak of, it means worth mentioning. There's no decent more to speak of. That means there's in this neighborhood there's no decent more where we can go. Speak out means express yourself freely. Don't be afraid to speak out, and speak out. Okay, finally some more phobias. The phobias of cat is allurophobia or gatophobia. Fear of children is pedophobia. Fear of choking is negophobia. Fear of cold is psychrophobia, chemophobia, syrophobia, and phrygophobia. Fear of confined spaces is claustrophobia and claustrophobia. Fear of crowds is ochlophobia and demophobia. And fear of dark is cotophobia, nectophobia, aculophobia, and logophobia. Okay guys, this was it for this episode. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching and please subscribe to my channel.